visit some brother out on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? I hope everything with you is fine. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful week so far as we're approaching Friday. So anyway, with that being said, I was thinking about Carmen, and I don't know if you know that him and Jennifer Hudson broke up.
No, I did not.
Now, what I was wondering about that was, do you think that they could have broke up because when he proposed to her, she declined? And that was like last year.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if that was a year ago. But what do you think?
How I feel about it is, so if they're not in a relationship,
They recently broke up, from what I understand.
Oh, okay.
And it just seemed like he done had so many women. I mean, so many women, and the word is out that I don't know how true it is, but I'm going to investigate that. I'm wondering, is he bisexual?
Okay.
Because no one ever talks about, and I was thinking about this, no one ever says he's a great lover, he's a great kisser. I don't know what is his charm that he have with women. Or is it the women breaking up with him?
Okay.
Other than Tiffany Haddish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the issue is with him. I have no idea, but I want to know, is Carmen the problem? Now with Jennifer Hudson, I realized that she didn't want to marry him. But then he broke up with her. But the thing is, why did he want her back? He gets her back and then he breaks up with her. And I'm assuming, I don't know, is that she wasn't, and what she didn't want to marry him.
Okay.
And I don't think Jennifer Hudson really want to get married to anyone after she was been with her boyfriend that she had, her baby's father, I believe.
Okay.
I don't think that she really want to be committed. Well, I don't know. So anyway, let me just go ahead on and shuffle these cards. They've already been shuffled, but let me do my 3 for you. I want to know, do you think Carmen is got a... I heard a story, and I honestly don't know where. Someone said they were at a party or a get together or something. Okay. You heard it?
No.
And they said that Carmen was talking to their male friend and asked him what did he want to do after. Do you think he bisexual? Is that why? I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, now I'm starting to. And what I don't understand is his charisma, A, and B, what is it that you already know he's the community peen of Hollywood? Why would you want to date him? Mm-hmm. Like, to me, he done been with the best. Why? Not that I'm not the best, but why would I want to be, if you couldn't lock them down? Serena, Taji, what's that girl who wear the hats? They say she's a witch.
Oh, Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu, Tiffany Haddish. That's just to name a few. Mm-hmm. You wasn't able to land them. What's your issue?
That is true.
I'm curious. Now, like I said, I give him a pass with Jennifer Hudson because I don't know if, but why would you bag her back why would you want to bag her to come back and be with you if you just want to break up with her and he's in another relationship with another female?
Really?
I don't even understand women. I don't understand why would I want to jump in the bed with a celebrity who I already know been with a big celebrity and been with me. He would turn me. I don't get Hollywood. I don't understand it. It is not. He couldn't rap to me. He couldn't even give me his best rap, his best song. I would just be turned off by him.
Okay.
Well, anyway, let's see. Well, we have an 8, and that's 8 of pentacles. 8s are about moving on, going on, moving on. He working his chops someplace else, child. I do see that at the beginning of relationships, I say within the first 6 to 8 months, it's always beautiful. But
Okay.
I'm looking at it. This is what I see right now. I see that even though that's not on the forefront, it is something that he's dealing with. And I do think that he does want to get married.
Okay.
So if he is dating someone, I wouldn't be surprised if he got married within a year or two. So
Okay.
I'm not saying he would, because I see the King of Cups before him. So I don't know what it is, because I don't even know if she's a Hollywood scholar. Can you look up and see who she is that Carmen is dating? I see that he's happy. I just don't even know. Maybe they've been broke up for a while, because I don't even understand why I see all this happiness. Like he really found his one. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Deception.
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Too good to be true. I guess I'm so used to him being in relationships that last. I don't even know. This here is deception under him. He's not being 100% honest about what he wants, who he is. He's not honest. He's not honest. Deception. He's not honest. And this is him working like he's working for this beautiful relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the impression that he just don't like being alone. I think he likes being in a relationship. And I think that he likes touring with the idea of marriage. But will he ever commit to it? It's there for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that is in his past. So let's see. Or let me ask this.
Okay.
Does Carmen suffer with his, I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to just pick a card where I feel right here. I think that's it. Do Carmen like other men?
Yeah, put it out there.
I see Earth and I see a pentacle. And sorry about that. Our lights went out. Sorry. Well, anyway, I'm back.
Yes.
I was just waiting for the computer to boot itself back. But anyway, here I left off with the Page of Pentacles. Usually all pages are usually feminine.
Yeah.
And but also this here is a feminine. So if this is a feminine and this is a page, so that means he could have feminine traits. Mm-hmm. Or maybe he had ideas when he was young. Maybe he questioned. I don't know. Everything I say is allegedly.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I do see that he could have been very finicky or particular. I don't know where that's coming from. Let's see in his past. Let's see what psychological problem he could have in his past. Oh, heartache. I don't know if it was heartache from him, or was it heartache that he's seen from whoever raised his mother or his father or whatever guardian, or is it that he just heard heartache? So it seems to me that from the way it looked, let me just go and get its opposite. Let me just put this here. A death. Yeah, whatever he saw or whatever he experienced when he was younger. Okay. Whatever he saw or whatever he experienced when he was a younger man, it has tarnished him and made him more afraid to commit. It's going to be very hard for him to commit because he's not over. His heart is hardened. It's not as much pierced as it is hardened to a full commitment. You know, when I think about Jennifer Hudson, yes. I think that she could have been a little too strong for him and set in her way. I'm shocked that they broke up. But if I'm believing if they did break up, they broke up over the fact that she didn't want to get married. She didn't want to commit to him. Or maybe she felt as though she was too good for him. But I don't know why would she feel that way if she was with him. But you know, we go through things. You get to know somebody well, you start picking things apart. So let's see, what was it with her? She had feelings for him. She was committed to him.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? It seems to me that somebody else came in.
Okay.
Somebody else entered into the relationship. I don't know if it was on her behalf, but I do see the presence of a very strong male, somebody that's very strong, very sharp, not afraid to go after what they want, can be a little irrational, but that's what it takes for them to get what they do. They're going to go after it gun ho. I think someone of that personality entered into the relationship. I really do. Was it him or was it her? Everything I say is allegedly. I don't know. I'm just going to see what the cards have to say. It seems like her. It seems like that there was somebody else that have her attention.
Okay.
How true this is, I don't know. But there is someone else that entered in or whatever that overshadowed and somebody she's interested in. And I'm getting the impression it wasn't that she wasn't with Carmen or wasn't. I think that this relationship, for whatever reason, was interfering into their relationship.
Got you.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I say is allegedly. I can only go by what Miss Barney said. Now, below, then let's see what's below. What are we standing on? We're standing on, again, we're standing on very, very strong principles. We're standing on a lot of frequency, a lot of air, a lot of metal, a lot of heaviness, a lot of movement, a lot of talking, a lot of communication, but not going anywhere. It just seems like Carmen checked out before he walked out.
Oh.
I think from what I'm gathering, he checked out before he walked out. And then I see here the two.
Lots of swords.
Yeah, a lot. What do you have to say about that? Because we have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. What do you have to say about that?
What I have to say about that is in regards to how Common is feeling, we could say in regards to his relationship or lack thereof with Jennifer Hudson now.
Well, they're not together, so.
Right. It just seems as though it was a mental battle or a mental uphill that he had to get over.
Or both of them. It just seemed like it was somewhere in their relationship where they couldn't get along. And I see that another person entered in. And to what degree, I'm not clear. I don't even know if I want to know. But, and it's from Jennifer Hudson, you know. How true that is, I don't know. But what I do know is that he moved on, even though he had trepidation. But he do what he need to do. I really think that, like I do see that marriage card there. I don't know if we want to get, I don't know, but I'm thinking that maybe he's ready to resolve and ready want to move in a relationship to get married. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but it just looks like to me that they weren't going in the same direction, and it was interfering with their relationship. And I think that the cards are showing that there was an interference on her behalf. Someone entered in, whatever. I can't even imagine it, so I got to be objective. Mm-hmm. Someone seemed like it entered in. Her heart is someplace else. Although she's there, it showed up with lovers, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe she's in love with someone else still. Maybe her feelings are not as strong about Carmen as she thought. Maybe he was a rebound. Who knows? Whatever. They haven't been together that long. What, they've been together about 2 years? I don't even think it's been a good 2 years. But, because Tiffany Haddish broke up with him about 2 years ago. And then after he broke up with Tiffany Haddish, next thing I know, he's seeing Jennifer
3 years.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So they've been in a 3-year relationship and he haven't been able to land it. So, but what I'm getting out of this, it's not really all on him at this point. And is he gay? He may have toyed with that idea when he was younger, but I do think that he's afraid of being hurt. I really do. And being in a marriage that he felt like is going to take his money, or it just seemed like he's afraid of the commitment of, if it not the commitment of marriage per se, but afraid that it doesn't work. Mm-hmm. And you should never go into anything thinking that it's not going to work. Exactly. I mean, that's the worst thing you could do. Not going to work. Yeah. So, but it does look like Jennifer was the one that seemed like moved on from this, and it just seemed like it left Carmen to go with someone else. Really? I
have a question. Mm-hmm. Will Carmen ever settle down for marriage?
Carmen, will you? It's a struggle. It's a struggle because I think Carmen is looking for perfection, but he himself is not perfected.
Nobody is.
I think psychologically, and I think after being rejected by Jennifer Hudson, mm-hmm. I think that bruised his ego. I really do. I wouldn't be surprised if he never married, but I certainly wouldn't be surprised if we hear Carmen is engaged within the next year. And if that happens, that's because of the rejection for Jennifer Hudson.
Got you.
Because she did reject him in a sense that I'm not ready to get married. She didn't accept it. Yeah. So, and maybe she wanted to wait till later. Mm-hmm. But if that was a good relationship for them both, exactly. And she declined that's terrible. Because he immediately, to me, seemed like he just moved on, just went with someone else.
Yes, it felt like as quickly as they said they was ready to get engaged, as quickly as they got.
That seemed like when the problem started, right? I mean, he was on a show giving her flowers and everything.
It was going beautiful.
But he never proposed to her because I guess he knows better. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to know, how's the best way I could say this? Because I don't want to say love bombing, but the habit behind that would be, is Carmen looking for love? Like, is he searching for
Carmen, are you looking for love? I got 2 cards.
Yes.
One is the 7. It's not that I don't think he get women to love him. So it's not that he's looking for it. It's just that he's looking for perfection. Mm-hmm. He's working for perfection, for something that's perfected in his eyes. Mm-hmm. And he works hard at it. And he not work hard at it. I don't want to say he work at it. I want to say it's a principle. It's something he stand on. It's something that he looks for in a woman. Mm-hmm. It's something, and either it may take him 3 years to figure it out. It may take him 2 years to figure it. It could take him 6 months, but nevertheless, I think that I'm looking at it that he's looking for perfection, the perfect being for him, and it just doesn't seem like that perfect person exists. And I truly think that he's starting to accept that.
Okay.
I'm starting to think that maybe he's thinking maybe I should not lower my standards, but maybe, open up a little bit. And even if one person say no, I need to just move on and find what I'm looking for and don't give up. So he is softening, but I can't say it enough. I won't be surprised because this is something that he did toy with, really, in his recent past. So I wouldn't be surprised if he meets someone and get married.
Okay.
I think that he's just maybe coming to a point that's ready, but I'm not sure. Is there anything definite that you can say about Carmen? He believes in love. Mm-hmm. And he believes in love. And Nothing's going to stop him. No time. He just going to keep on moving until he get what he want, until he's ready, until he meet Miss Right.
Yep.
But whatever, he realized that Jennifer Hudson wasn't the one. And let me put it out there. I didn't even think they were a good compatible look together. I didn't. So, and I didn't feel that way with Tiffany Haddish either.
Mm-mm.
So, so I don't know what he's looking for. I don't know, but it's starting to he's starting to be questionable. Is he gay, or do he have fantasies about that? It's starting to look. He's starting to be suspect.
He is.
I mean, and I'm not saying he's gay. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying you done had the best women in the world, and not now one you was able to pin down. What is it? Is it that he's not a good lover?
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you could just go through women like water? No one ever talks about he's a good lover. No one ever say he's got a big Johnson.
Mm-mm.
You hear
Nobody
nothing like it. No one ever say he's so romantic.
Mm-mm.
You don't hear anything about him.
Nope.
All you ever hear is I go with Carmen and we broke up.
Yep. That's the common story.
That's the common. We just broke up. Nobody say he was a good lover. You know nothing about him. That is curious to me.
That is curious because usually there's always something that breaks up a relationship. We know Common can't be that perfect.
And maybe their relationships are not based on a lot of sex either. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's not sexual like that.
That could be it too.
That could be it
and
too.
That would be hard to find a partner like that.
He could be romantic in a lot of areas that camouflage the making of the love.
Yes.
It may not be that way. Maybe he just liked to eat. I don't know. Munch. I don't know. Or it's just curious when you start thinking about it. He's starting to be suspect, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So, but
he got love in his bones, that's for sure.
Say it again.
I said he got love in his bones. Yeah,
he's got love, and he's not going to lose it. It's just curious that no one talks about him at all. When they break up with him, the only person who talked about him, and she called him a rabbit. I think that she called jumping from hole to a flower. From hole, something like that, a rabbit going from hole to hole. I may be saying it wrong, and that is
sounds about right.
Huh?
I said that sounds about right.
Yeah, and that came from Tiffany Haddish, who said that he may not be settled, and
we see it.
And we're going to see. And like I said, don't be surprised if he gets married within the next year to 18 months, or you hear about an engagement, and don't be surprised if you don't, because if he doesn't get married, this doesn't shock me. But I do think that this is something that's in his recent past. And I do think that he was rejected by Jennifer Hudson. And I do think that really bothered his ego and I think that Jennifer Hudson probably moved on or whatever, or maybe not moved on, but there's somebody, he could have been jealous. He could have been insecure. I don't know, but somebody entered into the picture. Whether it was a sexual thing or not, I don't know. Exactly. But whatever it was pressure on a relationship. This is what the cards was saying to me. And it came from Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
If it is, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see. Now, you have any more questions?
No, I think I got all the questions out.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading with Carmen. It was a brief one, but I just had to go in there and I just had to see what is the dilly? What is the dilly? What the helly?
Yes.
What is going on with him?
Most definitely.
So now we know that he truly do believe in love, and maybe one day he will get married, but he's looking for the perfect match. I don't know if a perfect match met, if it exists. For his sake, I hope so, because he's really starting to look suspect, in my opinion. But I'm just an old card reader. I just tell you what I see. But I do see marriage as something that he contemplates and that he toys with. Will he ever do it? I don't know. We'll know within the next 18 months or so.
Yes.
So, but I don't know. I think whatever happened with him and Jennifer, he was done and he walked away and got into a whole nother love affair. And I don't really think that he's over Jennifer. So whoever he's with, I still think that deception is there. I don't think he's giving her 100%. Not right now. Maybe in time. But that's just the way I'm seeing it. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed that, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and you want to join a part of the Sunflower family and spread beautiful love and sunflowers and hope and a listening ear in the world, please join us because that's what we're all about. Mm-hmm. What else can I say? I can say this.
And leave a comment.
Leave a comment. Have a wonderful, don't forget, thumb us up. It really helps the algorithm for us. Thank you so much. And you know what we say to that? Sunflowers.